mean, Z is just horrible. It sounds exactly like any other language in the English alphabet. Like, yeah, let's not get into that. All right, looks like we got almost
We'll get a
perfect sync
race to
from the
get us off
start.
that. Thankfully, we're a race to distract us from the letters of the alphabet here.
Yeah, thankfully. And I see some hype in chat going already. I like that. As we are blazing through Sarah Station here.
And Sarah Station, much like it always is, as the runners damage themselves down in order to get out of the Ridley room.
If the runners were to have a power bomb, they could actually leave early because these power bombs are these doors are actually enemies that are vulnerable to power bombs. Unfortunately, we don't have power bombs yet. We'll have to get them later.
Kind of hard to get them this early.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a sub 1 minute power bomb time, but you know, with these runners here, with their skill, I'm never short of surprises. So who knows? All right. I missed 2 of these escape times already. Looks like both John and Jay are having some trouble here with Sarah's escape. Jay here with a 40 and John with a 37.
That steam will get you.
Yeah, but NG Plus is a half hack. Nobody cares for half hacks. If we're talking real NG Plus with space time beam, that's another story. And down we go. Into the depths of Zebes here. Gonna be acquiring the very first item very soon, the Morph Ball. Yeah, it's kind of nice how bottom and top are synced on their own. Kano and Zmusic here both going for the initial Moonfall. Gonna see here John and Jay both not choosing to do that and just going down normally. So again, having the theme of the sync going here. However, John going for the secondary Moonfall, missing it. Going for a backup, not quite gaining as much time for Moonfall as you would like here. Just barely catching up with Jay. Yeah, I am Tracy, I am commentating. With me here is Ponk.
Hello.
Is that your best Ponk impression, really?
That wasn't a very good impression of Tracy.
Well, yeah, that's true, but like I was trying. Okay, now back to the race. We got still this nice sync going between top and bottom. Both at their individual item fanfares right now. Kano and Zmusic just getting the missiles as Jay and John are heading down construction zone here. Zmusic with an excellent 341 elevator. That's about as good as it gets. Kano about 4 seconds behind. Gas loaders, about anyone really. As long as you have a microphone, you should be fine.
Yeah, it's good that you're referring to Ponk and not me.
Yeah,
we're
right.
professionals here.
Yeah, no. Ooh, Kano having a little bit of issues here.
Seeing a lot of ledge grab climbs here.
Kano needs to watch out with his health here. Unless he gets really lucky now, though, it looks like he's not going to get in full health back at the BT fight. So we'll have to rely on drop RNG here, whereas Zmusic and all the others that are currently still at health, namely John, will not have to do that. They will just be guaranteed missile drops basically, unless they get like a ton of really unlikely no drops, but we'll see about that. And Zmusic with a perfect bomb Teresa fight. Kano just starting, same for BlackEliteJohn. And Jaychalke just approaching the bomb Teresa room.
And only getting one missile in that first set of drops for Kano.
Yeah, all the damage he took at the climb really backfiring here. Yet again, only getting another missile drop. John here with the better health management really taking over, saving some time. Not that it matters because he's not racing KNO or Zmusic, but still, just really those getting on full health here into the bomb Teresa fight really paying off. Well, if you have a mic and you're mute, you can still do some keyboard ASMR commentary. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that would appreciate that.
These days, most computers come with mics anyway.
Right. And Zmusic with a 6:11 elevator time. KNO just coming out on the eating, same for John. And Jay just leaving the bomb Teresa area with full health and 4 missiles, so shouldn't have any issues farming up another missile pack at Terminator.
Interesting, Kano missiling the space pirates going down. We'll see if that's often an indicator of doing new route, which we know John, you'll notice John did the same thing. We know he's going new route. It'll be interesting to see if Kano surprises us with his route. Jaychalke damaging himself right through the space pirates. Now we get the sync between John and Kano, so unfortunately they're not the ones racing each other.
Yeah, that's again, this is not some kind of co-op race or a four-way race. We have 2 separate 1v1s here. We have Jaychalke versus BlackEliteJohn and Zmusic versus KNO3_. So not to get that confused, they are in the same SRL room, but they don't actually race each other right now in terms of tournament mode. Alright, Jay just getting the early supers. KNO and John approaching on charge beam. As Zmusic is doing a mock ball here into the red tower area, going down. Gonna be heading straight to crate.
And we'll see in a second which way Kano goes.
KNO, yeah, mockballing down here, also gonna go down red tower, doing ult route. So John gonna be the only one fighting Fantoon first.
As we see him going up red tower. Not quite getting that hero shot. But gets it on the second try.
KNO there, almost getting grabbed by the Yavimov, thankfully getting out, nice and clean. No Spazer love so far. I would hope Jay might be willing to pay a visit to our boy Spazer.
Yeah, he might want that extra safety. And Zmusic, the first to get to Crane. We'll see if he can get that quick kill.
Getting the optimal 2 missile free super quick kill.
Very nicely done.
And oh boy, yeah, this I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna pretend like Zmusic isn't gonna be one of the best runners in the entire tournament. Like that Various time, like 9:45 is just absolutely sick. There's nothing, like, this is just, like... Yeah, that's just sick.
Yeah. And now we'll see if Kano can get that crate quick kill.
Jaychalke, getting Spazer, getting some love to the underappreciated theme.
John going into his CWJ. Looks like he's not going to quite get it on the first try. See if he goes for the horizontal bomb jump as the backup.
Yeah, I don't think John goes for the CWJ at all. I think he always goes for the DBJ, and actually gets the DBJ first try. Very nicely done. Good job, John. Oh, we see Zmusic here, actually going for the safety E-Tech here. Alright. I like that, seeing that even top-level players like Z take that extra safety for this kind of race setting. Very nice.
It's just not that much of a time loss for the extra safety you can get out of that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see if K&O will do the same thing. Or if he wants to get that little time save over Z by skipping it. Looks like he's also getting it. Not a bad choice. Alright, and John and Jay now both coming up on their first boss. However, John's gonna have a lot rougher time than Jay with this boss here.
Let's see if Jay can get a third quick kill of the night.
John starting off with a slow, really nice. Oh, and Jay missing one of the supers there. Got the good frame for the for opening crate now. Oh, and gets perfect RNG on the backup here. Crate almost instantly opening his mouth again, so that wasn't all too bad. Still a pretty good job by Jay.
Yep. When you don't get the quick kill, crate can go wrong very quickly. Thankfully, that didn't happen here.
Zmusic here with a really cool red Bubble Mountain strat where you shoot a charge shot as you jump up for the final jump, killing the Cactac early, not only making the drop appear sooner, but also not risking having to wait a little bit at the top for the spikes to not be shot.
I think I see more different ways of doing that room than just about anything else. There's a lot of different ways you can get through Bubble Mountain and get up there.
Oh yeah, and like every category has like 3 different options too. It's really cool.
They also gain the extra crate E-Tank. No surprise.
John here is sitting at really nice ammo, slightly low on power bombs, but should still be fine here. Getting out of the wrecked ship, really good health mostly. Oh, and actually taking a safety save here before the attic.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot that can go wrong here. Attic can go wrong. He could take a death in bowling. So not the worst safety save to take.
No,
I'm pretty sure he won't need it though.
I would never criticize a runner for taking a safety save.
Yeah. Alright, Z with some good health and ammo, leaving Bubble Mountain, and with that leaving Norfair. Kano just approaching single chamber and now double chamber, gonna be getting his wave beam. Also sitting at pretty good ammo. Really nothing to be worried about, both with good missile counts. Gonna get plenty of supers on the way from the Cactax. And John here
doing a
with
nice job.
yeah. Only
Taking
2
only
D
those 2
boosts.
hits.
Sitting at an optimal 79 energy now.
Again, easier to do without those high jump boots.
Yeah. Will have to farm the B-Tom if for an extra power bomb. Well, won't have to, but should farm the B-Tom, and then he's fine in terms of power bombs. We'll have to spend a little bit of extra time in Lower Norfair getting extra power bombs depending on how his farms go. But he's really fine in terms of ammo and health. Alright, and now pay special attention to Zmusic's screen, as he's probably going to do a really sick strat here, hopefully. There we go. Best down grab in the game. Right there.
Love that red tower.
Yeah.
And in fact, that's one of the
Sorry, go ahead.
That's one of the cool things I really like about Super Metroid is all the movement that you see in here, and just the different styles of the different runners that you can actually tell just by looking who it is, or in some case who it isn't, when they're doing a run. Just the different styles that you see of all the different runners. And then the next question is, which way is John going to go? Is he going to go Kraid, or is he going to go Ridley?
I really
surprise us like the last race and do something completely different.
God, I really, as much as I like customization, I really hope we're just gonna see like a plain, quote unquote, boring new route run and not some kind of hybrid stuff again. But I'm not gonna say that out loud just yet, because some people said in chat he would do hybrid. Oh god, no, he's selecting missiles. Oh no. Oh god, no, it's another hybrid run. God. Just
Are you listening, John?
one time I want to get a new route run. That's the one any percent route I actually know. And like, oh god, whatever. We're gonna have some fun here.
Well,
it's alright.
Didn't we have 3 of them on Friday?
Yeah, but you know how many matches I already commentated?
Okay, you're right. Yeah, those are some of the few that I've had as well. So.
Alright, either way, coming up on Fan 2 in here for Zmusic. Gonna see how he handles this.
See, this is what happens when you do 3 straight hours of commentary.
Right, yeah.
In my case.
Yeah. Shout out to Tracy for doing all this commentary here, jumping in last minute on 2 of those out of 3 actually. Alright, Zmusic with a nice opening fan tune, getting a little bit trolled here by a fast eye closing. Gets a mid invisible. And nice 2 run. Good job.
Yep, John doing his first Norfair visit then. Maybe he just hates Spazer that much.
And Jaychalke doing a good job with his run so far. Done with his Norfair cleanup just now. About to lead Norfair. Heading to the wreck ship. Oh, actually going for early ice beam. That's pretty cool. So he won't have to worry about Red Tower at all. He can just
you know, and if you're not super comfortable with doing Red Tower without Ice Beam, I like this call a lot. It doesn't take up that much more time, especially if you're used to going to Lower Norfair using the Prague Speedway instead on the northern route instead of the southern route.
I am honestly a little bit surprised that he went for the mock ball in the ice skate room, because he has speed booster, so he could have just done the actual intended strat there.
Yeah, shout outs to the randomizers where people forgot what items they had all the time.
Yeah. But yeah, what you said again, he won't have to worry about which route he takes. Leaving Ice Beam, he will take the upper Ice Escape route through the Ice Escape room.
Well, my point is, if you're used to taking Frog Speedway to get down to Lower Norfair, then this wouldn't take that much more time getting Ice Beam now as opposed to getting it later.
Well, yeah,
if it takes more time at all.
Yeah, but the thing is also you're kind of dependent on getting that Mock Ball here, since you cannot just take the Crumble Shaft route down because you still have to go up to the wrecked ship now. So you kind of have to get this upper route now. Whereas if you would get Ice Beam later, you would have the choice between doing the Frog Speedway route or the Crumble Shaft route. Whereas here, you just have to basically always do the one thing.
Man, he got the first part of the Mock Ball. I'm not sure what happened that he didn't quite get to the second gate.
It looked like he jumped there for a little bit. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Kano now out of the Fantoon fight, and Zmusic grabbing his gravity suit. John is doing hybrid route, which basically means he does the cool part of new route, well, the start of new route, and then somehow transforms it into an old route run. So you basically have the hard opening of new route with the unnecessary backtracking of old route. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. So basically the idea of this route is you do wreck ship as early as possible, then get the important items from Upper Norfair now before doing anything else. So that is Speed Booster, High Jump Boots, and Wave Beam. And then with those movement items, you can do Crate next, do Meridia, so that you have the benefit of Plasma Beam. And then with that, you finish the game like an old route, with Space Jump and Plasma Beam for Lower Norfair.
And yeah, I think perhaps John just really hates space or doesn't want to go new route where he'd have to pick that up.
I'm honestly surprised because like every time I talk to John and I'm like dude, why do I hate new route? And I'm like, yo dude, Space Jump just sucks. And he's like, oh yeah, Space Jump is a horrible. He always tells me that Space Jump is a horrible item, and now he's going here into a route that collects Space Jump. I'm so disappointed.
Okay. John, if you're listening, you gotta skip that Space Jump since you hate it so much.
Yeah, right. Like I expect the Space Jump skip here, but.
Yeah, we had that argument on commentary the other night.
Yeah.
He and I.
I better hope that he was all against Space Jump. Yeah, whatever. I'm not even gonna get into this. It's making me mad just by thinking about it.
Well, I happen to really like Space Jump, a real cutie, so not Ponk's favorite item, but
yeah.
But John actively hates it, or at least that's what he states. But apparently not. It's not enough to do a full new route run.
Yeah, if you have any questions about hybrid route, ask Enmet. He pulled that off last run himself. I still actually I have a question, Enmet, if you're willing to tell me that, because we've been kind of puzzled about that last run when you commentated your run. How is Crate before Dragon faster than after Dragon? Because like just the way like Super's aligned, it seemed like better to do it after, but maybe we're missing something here. Oh, BlackEliteJohn with a nice quick heal here. Zmusic just getting a really nice Spatoon with like super good drops. 6 supers, that's insane.
Moving to Crate from Norfair Elver is kind of awkward. Okay.
Ooh, Jaychalke going for Ocean Fly here. That super is a little bit early, so not quite gonna get it. Oh, never mind. Dang, I'm surprised that worked.
Nicely done, Jaychalke.
Yeah, that kind of caught me off guard, but good job, Jay, getting that Ocean Fly here.
I love a good Ocean Fly.
Good job. All right, yeah, Zmusic with full halfy here. John getting the Crate E-Tank. Now heading into Meridia. And, K&O is just also heading into Meridia. Alright, Zmusic with the kill. And the spark suit, of course.
Oh, nicely done.
And Jaychalke now on the Fantoon fight. Really nice sync between John and Kano right now. Again, they are not racing, but still nice sync. Zmusic now going to utilize that spark suit for the reverse full halfie.
And Jay missing the X Factor. You won't be able to fire any shots until that's off the screen.
It needs to be slightly careful here because that's probably gonna... Oh no, not gonna get him in there, alright. If he would have gotten that in mid, those particles would have just disappeared, making it a little tricky to actually farm the flames here, and he is getting a little low on health, so he needs to watch out here. Both Kano and John just finishing off the snake here with charge shots. Kano actually with a little bit of a better fight here, catching up a little bit on John here, actually surpassing him. Whereas Zmusic is just getting Plasma Beam now. Really nice door transition there. That door transition up the Cassius room is really hard to fix. And Jay is now done with Fantoon. Good job.
Yeah, shout out to Toasty Muffins for his route the other day, which me and Black John Elite commentated the Kraid Ridley Dragon Fantoon boss order.
The optimal task boss order. Because some people like Toasty like to play on task level, unlike others.
Unfortunately, it didn't win him the race.
Well, yeah. That was obviously a mistake. I mean, if he's
but
doing
we all
this faster. Yeah.
But we all had fun with it.
Right, right.
Meanwhile, John and Kano both about to start their Dragon fight. One difference in the Dragon fight is when you miss on those X factors because you're using Giant Spark, not as detrimental in some of the other fights.
John not having an easy time here with the fight, getting grabbed quite a few times during the sparks. We'll have to fight here a little bit to end this off. Dragon is getting pretty low on health already, though. Oh, but John keeps being slightly early on the sparks. Needs to watch out here. Oh, and misses it. Should be good finishing off with ammo here. Oh, not quite yet. Oh, there we go. Good job.
Are you going to pick up Space Jump, John?
Looks... Oh, getting some good ammo drops, and yep, there he goes. John picking up the objectively worst item in the game. Thanks, John, for selling your soul.
And those are John's words.
No, those are mine. I support that 100%.
Okay, then you support it too, but those are also John's words.
Yeah, no, John hates space jumps. I have no clue why he does this route even. Alright, K&O here with a really nice Cactac Ellie. Oh, missing that last jump there. That's unfortunate, but now going to be heading to Plasma Beam as Zmusic hitting the Lower Norfair elevator at just over 30 minutes. No, Plasma Beam is great. I'm all for Plasma Beam, especially the Plasma Spacer combo, but Space Jump is absolutely horrible. Gonna see Zmusic here killing these pirates first and then laying the power bomb. Power bomb explosion would be faster if you would lay it first, but for RTA purposes, it's way faster to kill the pirates first, just to reduce lag massively. And since this is RTA timing, thankfully, we can see a lot of lag reduction strats in Lower Norfair. Actually, most of these rooms here have lag reduction strats in some way. That can either be killing pirates in a more optimal way, or just looking for having little sprites on the screen as possible. There is even something that you could do that I rarely ever see old runners do, where you lay a power bomb at this specific room here, the Empire Theater, to reduce lag created by sound. So there's a lot of lag reduction strats in the Norfair really.
And Zmusic with a very nice worst room in the game and getting through Amphitheater with no problem.
that feeling when your opinion doesn't count. All right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Alright, Jaychalke getting out of the wrecked ship. Now, gonna be the last one to head into Meridia. Has a pretty comfortable amount of energy and ammo here at this point, I want to say. 38 and 3 is really good. Has enough energy to do the sparks in Meridia. He announced that he would do a Slotus refill. Maybe that time has come now. There we go. Second time he visits the Slotus refill. Slotus, I hope you're watching. Alright, Zmusic now on the Ridley fight, 20 charge shots here. Gonna hope to do this as quick as possible. Making good use of Moonwalk there. It's really one of those things, like when you start out implementing Moonwalk, I hear so many people saying like, oh, it messes up my Ridley, oh, it messes up my Fantoon. But if you really utilize it well, like Zmusic did here, it can be such a huge benefit in the fights, as long as you know how to use it. It's just a matter of like getting used to it and seeing the potential there. Alright, we see Jay here with a nice little extra safety, getting the Craft Supers here. Really quick extra super pack, adding a lot more firepower to your run. Will now be almost impossible to softlock in Tyrion. Will make Baltroon and Dragon a lot easier if you're uncomfortable with the X-Factor setups. Just a really nice super pack for a lot of extra stuff you can do. Zmusic with a beautiful wasteland strats there. That D-boost into Speedball is super hard to pull off.
Meanwhile, Kano about to go into his Lower Norfair. John not that far behind him. Well, keep in mind, John and Kano are not the ones racing each other.
Yeah. Again, this is still Zmusic versus Kano and Jaychalke versus BlackEliteJohn. So far, the left side is ahead at the bottom, and the right side is ahead at the top. But this might still change.
It's Super Metroid. Anything can and will happen. So we'll see.
Hey, anything can happen because this is an any percent tournament.
That
sorry,
is
that
true
one.
too.
Sorry, that one was bad. I just had to say it. It was right there. Oh, Jaychalke also has some nice drops. Mostly missiles here, actually, but still has the 2 supers he needs. John also going for fast pillars, reloading the room here, just like Zmusic did earlier. We're gonna see if John can get it on the second attempt. Looks like he missed it, so is just gonna go for the power strat. And Jay just taking some time farming up on supers for the Dragon fight. Really not a bad choice if you're uncomfortable with the sparks, just the supers will add a lot of damage to your fight.
And John gets through worst room in the game. On his way to Amphitheater. Remembers to jump into it. Which, considering his hatred of space jump, was certainly questionable whether he'd remember to go ahead and jump when he'd theoretically be used to falling if he's not used to having space jump there.
Maybe John was lying to us all this time, and secretly he has the ownership of the space jump fan club.
Well, he knows you don't like space jumps, so he just wanted to agree with you.
Right.
Me, on the other hand, I'm the one that likes space jumps, so he's not trying to kiss up to me for some reason.
Right. Alright, Kano now coming up on Ridley. Again, 20 shots. Has a lot of health, so should be able to play this absolutely optimal, just right inside Ridley's face, basically. Prioritizing getting shots in over taking damage, which is usually what you want to aim for in ult route here.
More than halfway done. Ridley will turn to that red color after your 11th shot, so. And you'll notice that the runners that use plasma beam typically won't use their super missiles, even though the supers have the higher DPS value since you can shoot them off faster and they deal 600 damage. However, then you have to worry about refilling those supers before you get to Torian. So overall, it's actually faster to use the charged ice wave plasma beam to kill Ridley rather than having to worry about those supers later on.
Jay with a really nice Dragon fight. Making good use of his extra ammo that he got.
And Kano choosing to pick up that Ridley E-tank.
Yeah, sitting at a comfortable 5 tank. Won't have any issues in Turian, hopefully. As BlackEliteJohn is also now entering the Ridley fight. I hope you're all excited for the 2019 Super Metroid Any Percent IGT tournament. Where we're all gonna do the fancy boss orders that you don't really see in RTA runs. Also, get ready for a lot of ties in that tournament.
Yeah. They don't quite get as precise there, do they?
Yeah, no. Oh, Zmusic needs to watch out here a little bit. Sitting at 5 supers, so... Oh, yeah, wow! 0 drops. Now sitting at 4, alright.
So... He's gonna need to he might need to reload this from a couple of times. We actually saw this in the last race.
I'm sorry, Sloters. I'm sorry. All right, that's
One.
1. Okay. Let's let's see
Oh
how this
boy.
keeps going. Maybe we're gonna get 2 this time. 0, 1, 2. That's a nice way to go. No, 1.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And
No.
to answer your question, I gave Ponk the script. We discussed this my morning, his afternoon. You know,
Yeah. All
even
right.
though I didn't know I was commentating this race at the time.
Oh, and Zmusic going for it. All right, and
Oh,
wow,
oh my
wow,
God.
dude, this
Oh,
RNG, that is, that
that's,
is,
I
that
believe, the
is.
minimum he can use to get through.
Yeah, no, he's fine. That's still ridiculous RNG.
Yeah.
All right. Dang, that's unlucky. Using this much time just to draw this is really not fair. Getting a nice baby skip though, gotta give him that.
I always found it curious that when they created this game, the missile refills were just missiles, and they didn't consider other ammo.
Poor game design, word.
I didn't say that. I just, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, Zmusic, definitely here with the right choice. Well, not much of a choice. Opening these doors here with missiles in advance, and now just refilling. Since that question sometimes comes up, if you do your baby skip efficiently, it is faster to still do the baby skip even if you have to refill. So, that is something.
Let's see if Zmusic chooses to take a safety save here.
Nope. Getting pretty nice step skip here. So he can miss 2 missiles. If a single super gets eaten, he is dead. But that's not the case, and he's through. Good job.
Very nicely done.
Now we got a little bit of a high five going again at Jay's and John's screen, as John is leaving Norfair and Jay is just entering it to approach his final boss.
And again, it'll take him 20 shots with the full beam combo. Firing off those extra 2 missiles for good measure.
Choosing to not use his power bombs on Mother Brain. I am shocked.
And he is through with Mother Brain 2.
Yeah. As KNO is just entering the G4 statue room. So about all of Turian behind. Most likely gonna lose this race, but still a really, really good time by him.
Very
really
nice
good performance in this race. And Jay
And even though
now giving us Tracy's favorite tune of the game.
absolutely. And here we go with Mother Brain 3 in just a second.
As KNO is now entering Turian, and John about to hit his G4 statue split. And Jay just working his way through worst room in the game.
And Mother Brain 3 is down for Zmusic. All that's left is the escape.
Yeah.
Jay getting the Firefly E-Tank ahead of the Ridley fight. Not a bad choice. A little extra energy for a tough battle.
Yeah, I might be looking at a 6-tank run here. Maybe not. It kind of depends on how this next area goes for Jay. But really just like nice to show all these extra safeties that you can get without a lot of time loss, like the extra supers Jay got, the extra missiles, just this extra E-Tank. Always nice to see. Zmusic hitting the final moonfall off the game. Good job.
Okay, no, not getting baby skip. Nice behemoth spark by Zmusic.
And John looking at really good ammo. Yeah, he is fine. Doesn't have to worry about anything. And sorry, Zmusic is done. Finishing first place here with a time of 46:25, defeating Kano. So, congrats to Z.
GG to Zmusic.
And John not opting for the baby skip, just damaging himself down in advance. And just gonna get nommed on by the Metroid. Oh, wait. Looks like he was going for baby skip there? Interesting.
It's as if he was going to go for it, but didn't expect to get it.
Right, yeah. I suppose.
Kano will take his 20 shots now.
And Jay just farming a little bit before the Ridley fight. And Kano now done with Mother Brain 2. Good job. Gonna damage himself down to above 300 energy so that he doesn't take any extra onion hit rings to just make the cutscene longer at the end. Just a nice little 3 times hit there.
John about to get his Mother Brain 1 fight.
Yeah, as Jay is starting Ridley. Let's hope both go smoothly. Oh, Jay missing the Doppler there at the start. Shouldn't be too bad. That 1 extra charge shot doesn't mean the world.
Like he will use up all his normal ammo before going to the charge shot. Not a bad idea. I actually find it easier to use ammo, just not always optimal depending on the situation.
So far, not a bad fight for Jay. John with a nice catch-up EMD spawn should be done here any second. There we go. Just damaging himself down, and he's alright as well. And Jay is done with Ridley. Good job.
And given his energy count, I think it looks like he is going to go ahead and take that E-Tank.
Yeah, looking at a nice 6-tank run, not bad.
And Kano about to go into his escape.
Actually running SM is actually hard. I can second that.
I will third that. There's a reason why I didn't. I have to say I have a lot of respect for the newer runners that entered this race. I did not enter this race.
Oh yeah.
Or this tournament, I should say.
Yeah, the Super Metroid is rough.
It's a hard game, but I fully expect to enter the next tournament, so I'll be ready. Hoping for a randomizer tournament myself.
Yeah. I would be down for that.
Yeah, you're pretty good at those, aren't you?
I'm not half bad. I would say that much. Alright, we got Kano finishing up as BlackEliteJohn is just starting his escape. And there we go. Kano finishing second place behind Zmusic with a time of 51:46. Great job, Kano. Good job on the run.
Meanwhile, John's in the escape. Now, if John really wants to shock us, he'll go save the animals, because we always hear him saying how that's the objectively wrong decision. I mean, he picked up Space Jump when he allegedly hates the thing. No, I would be, if he wants to really shock us, he will save the animals. I don't think he's doing that. That would definitely be meme points. Oh, it looks like Zmusic has joined us.
Yeah,
how's it going, guys?
Congrats
doing?
on the win.
Hey, thank you.
How did you feel about
Congrats
the
to
run?
Kano as well. It was a good run. I mean, I'm not too upset with it. The ending was very unfortunate, but it just overall wasn't
Those drops.
terrible.
Oh my god.
we have a beautiful clip of that if you want to watch it back.
Oh man, I might
Live
have
through the
to.
misery again.
Yeah.
And
That
John,
might have
oh
been
my
the
god,
worst
John. John just saved the animals. He must be listening. No, I did not miss it. I caught it.
Wow. Oh wow. So congrats to John, winning my heart and winning against Jay with a time of 53:32, actually improving his race PB by casual 51 minutes. All right, good job.
Congrats,
There we
John.
go. All right. We also had Kano in here. There he is again. Kano, good job.
Hey,
Second
sorry.
place.
Thank you. I don't know if you can hear me. My connection
Yes.
is pretty poor, but
No,
Yeah,
we
hear
can
you
hear
loud
you
and
just
clear.
fine.
okay, awesome. Yeah.
Well, how do you
good
feel
game,
about the
Z.
run?
Well, I PB'd last night, so I would have liked to have done a better run. It felt pretty rough, but I don't know. The only thing I can say is I'm glad I didn't die. So
Not dying is always a good thing.
yes. I heard something about an unfortunate ending. What happened, Z?
Oh man, I went into like Metroid Room 4 and didn't have enough supers, so I kept like grouping the first two and reloading the room, but I kept getting like
Oh,
no
no.
supers. So
I wanna
ended
say-
with- I ended
It
with
was-
like
it-
20 and 7.
Like 3 times you went in there, I think?
Yeah, and then I
Here's what
only
I-
got like 20 and 7 at the end, so had to open a bunch of doors.
Ah, jeez. When I checked on the stream, I had closed most of the time. You were pretty far. You were on a good pace. It looked like, but
Yeah, it was an okay run, but just an unfortunate ending. But congrats again, dude.
yeah, thank you.
But yeah, thanks a lot for the race. Is there anything more you would like to say to your fans out there on Speed Gaming?
No, but congrats to the runners tonight, and good luck to everyone else for sure. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thank you to Punk and Tracy. Thanks for commentating. That's great. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
you're
you
very
guys.
welcome. It was a
shout out to
pleasure.
Always a
Z
pleasure.
because, Z, you've been encouraging me a lot, so I really appreciate that. So shout out to you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Meanwhile, Jay's about to enter his turn.
Yeah. Going for a strong finish here. All right. What did he say? What is Jay's current PB?
His current PB is listed as 105.45.
Well, not looking bad. I feel some strong hate is in internet growing right now. That's just a feeling though. Alright, Jay, now on the Metroid rooms again, having this extra ammo. Interesting strat here. Using the power bombs to kill the Metroid, getting the other one on screen. That's off-screen behavior of enemies is so weird in this game and also pretty inconsistent.
Yeah, I was about to say completely inconsistent.
With these Metroid, it kind of behaves as long as you're somewhat inside the room and you lay a power bomb, it will interact with the Metroids off-screen, which will eventually lure them onto the screen, even though usually enemies in this game are not supposed to do anything when they're off-screen. So that's a nice little strat getting the Metroids over.
That usually meaning there are still several enemies that do move off screen.
Yeah.
And others that are right next to them that don't. So, it's, like you said, like we both said, no consistency whatsoever in that. Should have no trouble with this ammo count going forward.
One-shotting the dangerous dust chorizo there. Good job.
See if he goes for baby skip.
Yeah, missed the second jump unfortunately. Just gonna wait it out. Metroid has to rescue Samus from Bowser. That sounds alright. I was kind of hoping you would bring in a third video game reference, but
Yeah, me too.
It's alright. Oh, it looks like Jay was opening the door in advance there. Wait, or was he? It looked like it.
Yep, yeah, he opened it up, gonna get the full refill.
Yeah. Yes, Jay was facing right. No, he didn't. Right? Yeah, he was only shooting 4 missiles before entering the door.
Oh, that was
He's-
yeah. I
he's-
didn't catch
he's
it.
still-
I didn't catch
he's
it. He
still
missed that
fine.
one. Yeah, he still got more than you would normally go than the minimum you
Yeah.
would go into with. No, Zelda's not really Samus. Sorry.
You know, that would-
One is a princess waiting to be rescued. The other one is doing the rescuing. I think there's quite a difference there.
You know, that would be an even sicker crossover than Infinity War, if you ask me. But maybe in the future, who knows? But yeah, Jay now coming up on the Zep skip. having a little bit of trouble here. Not quite getting the jump right, is choosing to reload the room.
Yeah, it's often easier to reload the room than to try and do it after you miss it the first time.
And reloading again. Really not having an easy time with this right now.
No.
I think
And while
we've,
he does have enough ammo to shoot them instead, he'd have to refill each time because it would take about 11 missiles to do each one. So that's a refill each time. So he really wants to get this skip.
I think we've all been in this situation when we've been starting out Super Metroid. Just like the
Oh,
skip.
I'm still in that situation with the Zeb skip. I hit it once in a while and I still don't have it down. So I know exactly how Jay feels here.
It's like one of these things that you really need some experience with to like fully understand it. But there we go. Gets
There it
it.
goes. Nicely done.
A little dance of excitement, a little acid bath of even more excitement, and then he's through. Really, those extra tanks really paying off here. Mother Brain 1 should be almost down here. There we go. There's an Undertale neutral tournament. Interesting.
Starts out using those supers. Switching off to the full beam combo.
Oh, even going for an extra safety strat and bombing those meatballs. That's pretty nice. I think it's really safe. Yeah, nah, he's fine. He has this. He has this practiced. He knows the strats. Dodging the ketchup beam like a pro. He's fine. Oh! I am sorry. I'm gonna blame myself on that. Yeah, Jay's dead.
Mm.
Thankfully, he did save right before Mother
As
Brain.
I say, he'll still be able to finish, thankfully.
Yeah. So what happened there is that Mother Brain has a scripted attack, the Rainbow Beam at the very end of the fight after you deal the full damage to Mother Brain 2. And that Rainbow Beam with Varia equipped deals 300 damage. So in order to survive it, you need to survive the Mother Brain 2 fight with 301 energy. That last catch-up beam dealing too much damage, I think it actually double hit there, dealing 100 damage per hit. So he dropped to below 300 energy, eventually dying without any way out.
This time he's entering the Mother Brain 1 fight with a lot more energy, so this should be a lot easier fight.
Yeah, he got the Zep skip first try, so he should be fine. Like, even if he takes a triple hit by the catch-up now, which can happen, he will still be fine. Yeah, that's also what happened. I cursed him.
But Jay's still playing it nice and safe. Into the catch-up phase. And Mother Brain 2 is down.
So Jay is actually going to take 2 rainbow beams here because he did not damage himself down. So we'll have to wait out yet another one. Oh, actually, no. All right, no, we have
I
the.
think he's at the damage. It's the onion rings and the meatballs going at him. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
like,
what number you need to get the 7th rainbow beam.
well, that's all right.
1 rainbow beam is enough.
Why is it always my fault? I'm just trying my best here, guys. Come on.
Commentator's curse, man.
Yeah,
They
like
always blame it on us.
I feel like the chat is so much more critical than the runners, though.
No, you're right.
Oh, thank you, Jay. See, the only person that matters here, Jay, doesn't blame me. Isn't that the important part? Can't
That's
we
the
like all
important
just
part.
settle down?
I don't blame you either, Punk.
Well, Error Fada obviously blames me, so
Yep.
oh well. Can't do anything about that.
Oh, she also blames John, so.
Yeah, it's always John's fault because John collected space jumps, so it's obviously his fault.
And save the animals, doing 2 things I never thought I'd see him do.
Yeah, right. This today was the day of surprises for John. John basically, I mean, I don't know. Maybe this wasn't John, and it's just some kind of alien clone that took over his stream. So we may have to investigate that. Actually, I could call the FBI right now and send someone over to John's house. Oh, and Jay not having an easy time with Mother Brain 3 here. Does finish off though. There we go. John is secretly an Ida-kun. I like that theory.
Oh, he's got a good point. We'll send the Royal Canadian Mounties after you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna send the yeah. I'm just gonna send a group of Ida-kuns over to John's house and see if everything's alright.
Meanwhile, all that's left for Jay is the escape.
Now I know my man Jay, and Jay is gonna do the right thing here. I know that much. Neighborhood troll. That sounds like the next Marvel superhero. You guys are terrible.
You don't know
You guys
Punk very
are
well.
absolutely terrible. What's up with you
And
guys?
then if you think he's gonna say the right thing is killing the animals.
See, there we go. Jay is a nice person, unlike everyone in chat. Because chat, for some reason, is got consumed by some kind of black soul. I don't know. There we go. Jay doing the right thing. Saving the animals. Like a real man. Even waiting for the last Ida-kun to get out. That's how you do that, folks. That's how you do that. See, Pink Shark is also a good person. So now, I'm honestly surprised Jay is going for Alcatraz, because like the entire point of saving the animals is that they're so kind of removing the blocks for you, but getting it anyway, showing off his sweet tech. Yes, Enmet, you heard that right. And Jay is done, finishing second place behind John with an official SRL time of 1:20:41. 1:10:04, improving his race PB of 1:20:41 by 10 minutes and 37 seconds. GG Huge shoutouts to both Jay and John in their race, both saving the animals and both improving their personal race PB by a lot. So really good race by both of them.
Yeah,
Huge
GG.
congrats. All right.
Folks, yeah, looks like that's going to be it for us. We do have another race coming up right here on this channel. I am not commentating that match. It's going to be Janice Zill versus Quickie Mart. Looks like our commentary is going to be brought to you by the one and only PGA Mexican. So for Ponk, for Speed Gaming, thank you to Speed Gaming for hosting this. Thank you to chat. Thank you also to Freya Spirit, who commentated my first match today. And thank you to all the runners that I've called for today. I'm not going to list you all because I'm going to skip someone. I don't want to do that. So I will, as always, wish you good morning, afternoon, evening, or good night, wherever you may be. And leave it to you to finish us off, Ponk.
Yo, I'm Ponk. I like saving animals, and so do these guys. And you guys have a great day.